Hi, thanks for joining us this evening for UNT Junior Night, part of the Eagle Advantage programming for the spring of 2021. Tonight, I'm going to speak a little bit about the University of North Texas, about the campuses we provide, a little bit about the academic programs offered, our campuses that are available, and the reasons why students should choose UNT, including the admissions processes and scholarship recommendations for students applying to UNT for the fall of 2022. To start off, the University of North Texas is located in Denton, Texas. Denton has been voted as one of the best small towns in America by BusinessInsider.com and the best college town in America from Livability.com. Frisco, where we have a campus, is listed as the number 2 best cities for jobs for 2020 graduates. And being just north of the DFW Metroplex is a great reason to choose UNT for not only job opportunities while a student and internship opportunities, but also for career options after graduation. The DFW Metroplex is home to 24 of the Fortune 500 companies and 3 in the top 10. UNT was founded initially in 1890 in a hardware store in the Denton Town Square. Since then, UNT has changed names in total 7 times, settling on the University of North Texas in 1989. Our official school colors are green and white, and our mascot in the upper left-hand corner is Scrappy the Eagle. Our unofficial mascot is Lucky the Albino Squirrel. Mean Green is the nickname for UNT athletic teams. UNT is a large state institution with almost 41,000 students. About 2,600 of these students are international students from more than 142 different countries. Overall, about almost 89% of our students are Texas residents. We are a minority serving institution and a Hispanic serving institution. Our diversity is pretty close to what the state of Texas looks like. 42% of our students are first generation college students. About 1,200 of our students receive accommodations through our Office of Disability Access. We do have the largest honors college in North Texas, enrolling more than 2,000 students. And UNT is one of the tier 1 research universities as classified by the Carnegie classification system for institutions of higher education based upon the research work that UNT generates. On the academic side of the house, while UNT is one university, there are 12 different colleges and schools available under the UNT umbrella, with campuses in Denton, Frisco, as well as online degree programs. UNT offers 109 different undergraduate degree programs. As long as you don't want to be a nurse, an architect, or a farmer, we probably have something for you. UNT offers 94 master's degrees and 36 different doctoral degree programs. 89 of our programs are ranked among the nation's top 100, respectively. And among these programs include our aviation logistics, which is ranked number 1 through our Ryan College of Business, our consumer experience management program, which is ranked number 1 in the United States, which is offered through our College of Hospitality, Merchandising, and Tourism, our emergency administration and planning degree, which is ranked first through our College of Health and Public Services. Our jazz studies program is ranked number 1 in Texas and number 2 in the US through our internationally recognized College of Music. And our communications design or graphics design program is ranked number 1 in the Southwest. Our Frisco campus does provide degree programs which emphasize project-based learning, career readiness, and student engagement. We offer industry partnerships with Dallas Cowboys, Toyota Corporation, Collin County, City of Frisco, and much more in the area. The Frisco campus currently provides innovative learning technologies in classrooms. And we are working on establishing a permanent 100-acre campus that will open in spring of 2023. For more information on any of the programs listed on the right column, please take a look at frisco.unt.edu or reach out and contact us for more information. While most of these programs are engineered for students that have taken coursework at the Denton campus and then complete the degree program at Frisco, including our BBA in Sports Entertainment Management, the UNT campus in Frisco does offer a unique project design and analysis cohort program on the Frisco campus. Life on campus is active. We have more than 425 student organizations that students can become involved in a wide variety of different fields. If there is not a specific organization which catches your interest, you can start a program of your own with simply 6 friends and a faculty or staff sponsor. UNT also offers a number of sponsored events, including our Distinguished Lecture Series, which has brought notable speakers such as Bill Nye the Science Guy. We've had Rainn Wilson. We've had J. Cole in the past. But some pretty impressive speakers have come and presented to UNT's community, and students do have free access to those events. North Texas offers a large library system with multiple libraries on campus to help students. Our University Program Council provides programming to keep students engaged. More than 1,000 different music concerts are put on at no cost per year by the College of Music. And we provide art exhibitions by the College of Visual Arts and Design at our multiple galleries across campus. Students coming to UNT as freshmen are expected to live on campus their freshman year. Now, there is a commuter exemption available, and if you'd like more information on that, please let us know. But UNT provides 14 different residence halls for students to live on campus and 5 different dining options. UNT has our newest dining hall, Eagles Landing, just opened about 2 months ago. But we also provide the largest vegan restaurant in the nation based upon persons served in Mean Greens, which is also the first vegan cafeteria in the nation. And our West Hall cafeteria, it's only the second Big 8 allergen-free dining facility in the nation. So we do offer some unique dining facilities and some really incredible food on campus. And I do encourage you to come and eat in one of the dorms. If you get an opportunity, I don't think many schools will encourage you to do that always. For housing, in addition to the 14 different residence halls, we offer living learning communities, special cohort housing opportunities as well for students that are wanting to get a little bit more of an experience in housing. The living learning communities often will group students together by academic or career interest and provides additional programming for those students. If you do get tired of eating in one of the residence halls on campus, UNT also has a wide range of retail dining establishments on campus, including Chick-fil-A, Which, Fuzzy's, Taco Bueno, Burger King, and I think we've got 6 Starbucks around campus at last count. So definitely some opportunities to eat outside of the dining halls too. Athletically, UNT participates in Conference USA. We offer a wide range of NCAA Division I athletic sporting programs on campus. In addition to these competitive scholarship programs, UNT offers a series of competitive sports clubs as well, including the state's first sponsored esports program. UNT gives as much as $20,000 a year for esports scholarships, but students can also participate in our state winning hockey team, our national winning paintball team, as well as the other sports listed. And for students that aren't quite as competitive as the sporting clubs may require, there are also intramural sports, which are also competitive, but just among UNT students, from everything from racquetball to flag football. And our students on campus compete every year to win the residence hall for bragging rights for their residence hall. Now, getting into UNT is important, and we'll talk a little bit about some of the requirements and what students need to do to gain admissions. But equally as important as getting you into UNT is keeping you successful once you arrive at North Texas. UNT provides a load of academic and support services, including advising services, who are your academic advisors by degree program that will assist students registering for courses and making sure they graduate in a timely fashion. The Office of Disability Access, again, provides assistance to more than 1,200 students with learning differences or physical impairments to help ensure they're successful while at UNT. The Learning Center provides tutoring and mentoring service programs, including our supplemental instruction program. UNT Libraries provides unique scheduling and research planning for students to be successful in their courses. And we offer a math lab and writing center so students can gain assistance from those areas to help on that math assignment or to help edit that final paper. Well-being and safety is also a concern for students. To assist with this, UNT offers a student health and wellness center that does provide medical services for students while on campus. In addition to nurse practitioners and doctors on campus, there's also a pharmacy, an ophthalmologist, and a dentist all on campus. The Pole Recreation Center provides workout facilities, rock climbing wall, an indoor pool, both leisure and lap pool, free weights, basketball courts, etc., to keep students healthy while they're on campus. Our counseling services are for students that may not need help determining what class to take, but may have just had a bad breakup. So definitely transitioning to college will be stressful enough, and students sometimes have other issues. So UNT does provide counseling services, up to 6 per year for students. For students experiencing food insecurity, there's a UNT food pantry, and our Student Money Management Center provides budget assistance for students, as well as all loan counseling for students that receive loans through financial aid. We do have a multicultural center and a Pride Alliance on campus. Our International Student and Scholar Services works with our international students to ensure they remain in status while they're studying at UNT. And our study abroad office seeks to send UNT students to one of our many study abroad programs, whether it be for a summer, a semester, or a full year. Definitely reaching out and working with study abroad early can make study abroad an exceptional experience during your time at North Texas. The orientation and transition programs will provide engagement and persistence programming for students to help them transition into UNT and to keep them successful once arrived. Our non-traditional student services provides assistance for students that may be commuting as freshmen or maybe a little older. And our student veteran services provide assistance to military veterans that are studying at North Texas or their dependents in some instances. Career and leadership programming from our Center for Leadership and Service provides unique volunteer opportunities while at North Texas. And our Career Center will work with students on preparing the perfect resume, getting ready for that interview, and will continue to assist students in their career trajectory even following graduation. Now, freshman admissions requirements, the application, applytexas.org or the common application. UNT will accept both. We will have a timeline that'll give a little bit more details in a few moments. We do require submission of the high school transcripts. SATs are optional. If you do have them, certainly submit the scores. It will not hurt, but they are not expected for financial aid, scholarships, or admissions considerations at this time. And once you do apply and pay the application fee or submit your application fee documentation, once UNT does process that, you will receive login information to our MyUNT student portal, where you'll be able to track the status of your application, what items are missing, as well as get information on your financial aid and scholarship eligibility as well. As far as admissions requirements are concerned, If you do have a class rank and you do present an SAT or ACT test score, we do have this listing of guaranteed admissions requirements based upon rank and SAT, ACT score. The higher a student ranks in class, the lower the required test scores are. The lower the student ranks in class, the higher the scores are. But if you do not have a test score, or you do not have a class rank, or you do not meet this combined requirement, if you have a cumulative high school GPA of above a 3.0 on an unweighted scale, you are also admissible to UNT, regardless of your rank or your test scores. Now, as an Eagle Advantage student, you do have the added benefit of being immediately admissible if you were at least ranked in the top 20% as well. UNT does provide credit for AP tests, for IB tests, and for dual credit. For more information on credit by exam, you can view www.unt.edu/credit. For information on how dual credit might apply, reach out to your admissions officer. We'd love to help determine how those courses will benefit you in transfer to North Texas. Now, the timeline, as promised, July 1st, the applytexas.org application opens. Common App usually opens a little after that, around August 1st, but students are able to apply before their senior year starts. If students have their junior year high school transcript submitted to North Texas, we can determine eligibility for admissions and scholarships based solely upon the application and the high school transcript. The FAFSA and TASFA applications become available October 1st. If you are interested in determining your eligibility for need-based aid, this is the earliest students can submit the applications. Around the same time, the UNT General Scholarship application also becomes available. Students are encouraged to fill out this application for merit-based aid consideration. Students must be admitted officially to UNT to then be considered for need or merit-based eligibility. So the sooner we can admit students, the sooner that aid determination is going to be made. January 15th is our priority date for both FAFSA and TASFA submission. Students submitting the TASFA and FAFSA applications after this date will still be awarded, but many state and institutional funding options become exhausted following this January 15th date. So certainly students are encouraged to be admitted and submit FAFSA and remit any required documents for FAFSA before that January 15th date. Around the same time, middle January of the senior year, the housing application will open, and all freshmen are required to apply for housing if they are planning on enrolling at North Texas, or request a housing commuter exemption, which is also available through the housing website. March 1st is our traditional scholarship deadline for students. So students do need to be admitted and have all documents in by that date for scholarship consideration. We have extended that scholarship date for fall of 21 students to May 1st. However, we do not have any information on if it will be extended past March 1st for fall of 22 applicants. So I would encourage students abide by those dates for the time being. Once you are admitted to UNT, you will be required to register for an orientation that will occur in the summer following your high school graduation. And then students will move in and begin classes in mid to late August. Now, a little bit about cost at North Texas. UNT's estimated cost of attendance for a full year of study on campus is a little bit above $26,000. Now, the easier way to break this down is there are direct and there are indirect costs with college. Direct costs are going to be costs you pay directly to the institution for tuition, fee, room, and board generally. These direct costs per year will be about $12,000 to $13,000 per year for tuition for an in-state student, about $23,000 to $24,000 for international students, and room and board is approximately $10,000 per year. The additional costs which are estimated are indirect costs that may be accrued and are considered for financial aid eligibility, but are not paid directly to the university. These are some financial aid programs which can be used to help offset costs. Annually, UNT awards more than $400 million in aid and $50 million in scholarships. And more than 75% at UNT students receive some sort of financial aid or scholarships. The FAFSA and the TASFA are both applications for aid. The FAFSA is the application if a student is a U.S. citizen or permanent resident. The TASFA is the application if a student is not a U.S. citizen or permanent resident, but is a Texas resident. If you have questions on submission of either of these forms, please let us know. UNT does provide a tuition lock program called Save and Soar, which will allow Texas resident students to lock in the tuition rates for up to 8 long semesters. UNT does offer the UNT Excellent Scholarship for freshman applicants. These scholarships are for $1,000 up to $12,000 per year, renewable for 4 years. Generally, these scholarships are based upon unweighted GPA and rank in class. UNT does offer an incredible National Merit Scholars program. So for students that are National Merit semifinalists based upon their junior year PSATs, definitely reach out and we can discuss these scholarship opportunities. UNT offers the Multicultural Scholastic Award, which is available usually until March 15th annually, but it is a separate application. The Emerald Eagle Scholar Program is a special financial need-based program for students that are coming from a family with an AGI of less than $40,000 and are full Pell Grant eligible. If you apply, are admitted, and finalize your financial aid before January 15th, you can be considered a candidate for this program, which guarantees no loans will have to be taken out to cover tuition and fee costs for your studies at North Texas. The Terry Scholar Program is another unique scholarship program we offer for students which have incredible leadership experiences from high school with still a solid academic record. But this is a full tuition, room, board, and fees scholarships as well. So you can find more information about it by searching Terry Scholars on the UNT website. A few upcoming events are virtual preview. We usually host one in the fall and one in the spring. Our fall 21 dates have yet to be announced, but we do hope you will join us for that event when it is announced. We are offering tours on campus in Denton right now. For information on that availability, you can go to tours.unt.edu. You may also schedule a virtual tour, but we'd love to see you on campus. So that concludes the formal presentation. If you, sorry, a couple more slides. The Eagle slide always trips me up. So a few of the famous alumni we do like to claim as our own. In the upper left-hand corner is Mean Joe Green. And it is very important as an alum of the University of North Texas to make note that the Mean Green is not named after Mean Joe Green, completely separate origin story. But in addition to Mean Joe Green, who's played football, Stone Cold Steve Austin actually played football at UNT. Dr. Phil was just Phil when he got to North Texas. Cynthia Izagari, WFAA broadcast journalist. Peter Weller, the original RoboCop, was from North Texas. Don Henley from the Eagles, the famous band, was a UNT student. Tobin Wigway, former UNT football player and up-and-coming rapper from the Houston area, and a couple of people that I knew in student government as a student at North Texas, the Eli Young Band. So my information is here. I am one of the admissions officers for some of the Eagle Advantage schools in the Denton County area, Denton ISD, and some of the schools to the north of that. If you do have any questions or would like to put in touch with your specific admissions officer, please don't hesitate to email me. You can always fill out our mailing list information if you would like additional information about UNT and our tours QR code in case you would like to schedule a tour. This evening, we will have admissions officers in the chat room if you do have any questions about the application processes, the academic programs, etc. for the University of North Texas. And we do look forward working with you as you complete your junior year and you approach your senior year and giving you an incredible opportunity for higher educational experiences at the University of North Texas. Do let us know if you have any questions. We appreciate your attention tonight, and go Mean Green.